My relationship with God was my entire identity, all my entire life. What I did not understand was that studying literature and different perspectives outside the paradigm that I grew up in would slowly cause my faith to shift. As you entertain information, your brain switches over. That is exactly why churches don't want you to read information about other perspectives, because they know that your brain will not hold on to the one and only perspective that they want you to believe. So I had no idea that as I started digging into know God deeper, that my studying to know him more and more in this intimate relationship would slowly unravel everything that I had ever known, as I learned that there's more than one way to interpret the Bible, and there's more than one way to have to be a spiritual being. This intense study would slowly shift my subconscious away from the God that I had known for my entire life. Simply because you can't unlearn the things that you learn when you dig deeper into Christianity. It's kind of like as a child slowly learns about Santa Claus and how it's not really what they thought it was. If you dig too deep into the history of Christianity and into the stories and contradictions in the Bible that line up with other myths, your paradigm has to change unless you're doing mental gymnastics. The involuntary journey into the unknown, as my brain grasped at different concepts of spirituality and faith and different mythologies that were the same as were in the Bible, was honestly both terrifying and mind-blowing at the same time. The extreme emotions throughout the entire spectrum as I realized that life is not what I thought it was devastating. Because this meant I was going to lose everything. Everything as I knew it was about to change. If you have never been here, you're not going to understand what it's like to transition from faith to faithless. But for those of you who have been here, who are here right now, this is for you. Don't listen to the people that will say that you were never really a true Christian. They are literally incapable of understanding where we've been and where we are. Their opinions don't matter. They don't know what they don't know. In spite of their denial of mine and your lived experience, we were once one of them. It's terrifying for them to think that somebody who was once one of them could ever end up where we are. But we know that it's true. They don't have to agree. It's okay. You know it's true, and I believe you. What was once considered devastating brought my life into an entirely new perspective of hope and joy and purpose on the other side of Christianity.